guys, Kenji here with a brand new video for you guys. So a few days ago I asked my lovely TikTok followers if they had any questions for me as a fursuiter and just any questions for me in general, and they came up with some really great ones, so this is going to be a little Q&A video for them all. So yeah, let's get started. So the first question is, how did you come up with your Sonas? Well, for Kenji, I came up with her right around when I came out as pansexual, hence the ears and the tail. And I wanted to incorporate a little bit of LGBT, hence the hair floof and the paws. I've always liked heterochromia, so I added a blue eye, a green eye, and I never really liked asymmetry actually, but for some reason, I don't know why, I decided to add 2 hearts on the right side. And she was actually originally like a light purple, but it changed after a little while because her original maker, not the one who made this, accidentally got the wrong color. So I just had to change her to pink, but I think it fits. The next question is, if you could get one OC made as a fursuit, not Sona, who would it be? Probably either my OC Riley or my OC Cosmo, because they're both really like pretty characters that I think would look really good on a suit. Yeah, they're just really cool characters that I could actually see them as a suit. Sorry, I gotta breathe. What are your thoughts on skull dogs since they're growing to be very popular? I like skull dogs. A lot of them can be kind of simple. I don't really like the simple ones. I like the ones that have like really cool, intricate, painted skulls and like different designs on the hair. I don't like ones that are just like solid color because it doesn't seem that original to me. But I mean, I still like them. I think they're cool. What breed is your Sona? Kenji's a wolf. Jiro is a husky Akita mix. Yeah. What is one of the main things that dragged you into the fandom, whether it was a person, an app, or whatever? I think the main thing that got me into the fandom was Five Nights at Freddy's. I was obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's when it came out, and I found some fan art that a furry had drawn of the characters, and from there I found the furry fandom. What's your newest Fursona OC? It's this character that I'm putting on the screen now because I can't actually remember. Yeah. What year did you get into the fandom? Love you, by the way. I got into it summer of 2017, I believe, if my thonkers are doing the right thing. Is you gonna get another fursuit? I have one coming, and I don't know when it's coming, but it's of my main OC. She's kind of a Sona, but not really. Sora. Why did you pick the name Kenji? It fits well. Was there any inspiration behind it? Well, it was between lilac, because her original color was lilac, Mitsu, and Kenji. I wanted kind of a Japanese sounding name, which eliminated lilac. And then Mitsu meant like blossom or something, and Kenji meant second sun, which was a bit strange to me, but honestly I just thought Kenji fit more, so I picked Kenji. How come Kenji has heterochromia and why green blue? Like I said before, when I was a child, I just really liked the idea of heterochromia. I thought it was really cool, and I just picked green and blue because I thought they would go well with her design. I tried a few other colors, but I didn't think they fit as well. What made you start TikTok? Well, I think it was the fact that I don't have many furry friends near me, and I really wanted to get some use out of my fursuit because I didn't really have anyone to take me public suiting at all. So I think I just did it so I could use Kenji and she could be appreciated by others as much as she's appreciated by me. What's your favorite convention story memory? I think probably when I first met up with my friends at Blue Ridge Fur Fair. FWA kind of wasn't a great con, like, it's a great con, but I just didn't have a good experience. But Blue Ridge Fur Fair was really cool, and I really liked meeting up with my friend. What made you want to get a suit, or what made you start drawing? I wanted to get a suit because I thought they looked cute, and I've always liked stuffed animals, and I started drawing because I was the only one in my friend group at school that didn't know how to draw. So I thought I needed to catch up. How long have you had your suit? I've had it for about a year. I got it February 4th of 2019. And so yeah, roughly a year. If you had a drink-inspired suit, which would it be? And what maker would you choose? I think a Shirley Temple suit would look really cute, or maybe like a Pina Colada suit or something. I honestly don't know the maker. I love a lot of makers, so that's pretty hard for me. Maybe like the classic More for Less or something, I don't know. Do you have any funny stories from public suiting? Well, one time on my first public suiting experience, I was just sitting kind of cooling off, and this guy comes running up to me and asks for my autograph. Not a picture, not a video, not anything like that, but like an autograph. So I had to take off my paw and sign his, I think it was like a notebook or something. So I found that funny. Are you taken? No, I am a single Pringle, but I was taken once for like 2 years. Have you ever fallen asleep or passed out in suit? I've never fallen asleep. I think I need to breathe more for that, but one time I was really close to passing out. I was at like a Comic-Con, and for some reason I just got heated up very fast. I don't know why. I think it was just not a very good day, and I lost my parents amongst the crowd, and I couldn't find them, and I was having trouble breathing, so I just yanked the head off. Yeah. Who's your favorite puppy fur, or whatever they're called? I've honestly never really had one. I know everyone likes the classic, like, Majira or Picari-Roo, but I'm not really one to have, like, idols or favorite fursuiters. I mean, I love them all. I can't really pick. Is Kenji supposed to be an LGBTQ fursuit, or did the colors just turn up like that? Yeah, she's supposed to be like an LGBT themed suit, from the pan ears and the flag and that kind of thing. Oh no, I can't turn my paper. Okay, I got it. What's your least favorite and favorite thing about the fandom? I think I'll start with my favorite. My favorite thing is that there's so many people that you can make friends with, and it's such a creative place where you can make new designs and all of that, but it's also a really dramatic and kind of toxic fandom, and I'm honestly getting kind of sick of the drama, so I don't like that part of the fandom. What is the place you mostly recommend on buying a fursuit? I've bought I bought all of my fursuit parts through Instagram, so I honestly recommend Instagram if you're wanting to commission or look for pre-mades or something. I've always liked Instagram the most. How old is Kenji, the suit, and the character? The suit is, like I said, around 1 year old, and the character is 15 years old, like me. How did you come up with Kenji's design? Did I already answer this? I think I already answered this. The pan ears and the rainbow. Yeah, I already answered this. What other fandoms are you part of? Honestly, I'm not really a part of any other fandom. I guess the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom I'm still kind of into, but I'm not really like active in any other fandom communities or anything. Do you love all of your followers? Of course! Yes, I love you. Are you ever planning on being a fursuit maker? Honestly, I'd love to, but I don't know if I have what it takes. Fursuit making is really hard, and so far I have not been that great at it. So we'll see, maybe, if I'm able to get the materials and keep trying and stuff. Yeah. What's your biggest pet peeve? Okay. This is a hard pet peeve to have because it's quite frequent within the furry fandom, but spelling and grammar. Like, people who can't spell or people who use improper grammar all the time drives me crazy, which is really hard because honestly, there are a lot of people in the furry fandom that kind of suck at spelling and grammar. Not just the 10-year-olds, but also like full-grown adults. So that drives me crazy, but you know, I'm kind of used to it at this point. Do you have any tips on designing a generally good fursona? And also, how do you deal with people who copy and steal your videos? For designing a fursona, I just think of things or colors or designs I really like. You could use other fursonas for inspiration. Don't copy the design, of course, but like look at certain markings or how things are placed and stuff, and just find what you like. And for people who steal my content, I mean, it doesn't bother me. It's pretty obvious that it's stolen, so I kind of just put up a little like, go report this person, but I really don't care because, again, it's pretty obvious when they have the little stickers in the corner or whatever. So yeah. Do you like dogs or cats better? I love them both, but I gotta say I'm a cat person because I've never owned a dog, but I have 2 cats in the room with me right now, so I guess cat. Who's your best furry friend? Shout out to Pumpkin Pie Studios, Penelope Floof, and Rainblaze the Wolf. They're all probably my closest friends. I have a lot of close friends in the furry fandom, but I think they're the ones I generally talk to the most, so probably them. How much did you pay for Kenji and your other suits? Kenji's like full thing was roughly 1,500, which is pretty cheap. Jiro, just his head, was like almost $600, and I got a $100 refund because his quality is really bad, but overall I'm still pretty upset because I wasn't treated very fairly from the maker, and I've heard from a lot of other people that have her suits that they're very disappointed. So I honestly wouldn't recommend buying from that maker because I've heard most of her suits are not very good quality, considering she makes them in 2 days. So yeah. Have you had experience with kids in suit? Yeah, I have. I honestly, they're not that bad. I've heard some terrible experiences from other people, but from what I've seen, like they're not that bad yet. I don't know, I haven't had that bad of an experience yet. But different topic, but still relevant. Small children in the fandom can certainly be a lot. Again, I know this is slightly off topic, but I've had a lot of bad experiences with little kids in the fandom. Like, for instance, kids who are under 13 that have social media. Social media is almost always 13 plus. So, like, it just annoys me that they're on social media starting drama and they're not even old enough to be on social media. Like, those age requirements are there for a reason. If your fursona had to be a different animal besides a wolf, what would it be? Probably a cat. I could see Kenji as a cat. I mean, yeah, or like a dog. I don't know. I could see her as a cat or something. When was Jiro made and how did you get him? Was he commissioned or pre-made? I got Jiro April 9th, I think, which I gotta say, he's already falling apart and it's only been like a month, so that's not great. And he was a commission. So yeah. What was your favorite convention you went to and your least favorite one? My favorite one was probably Blue Ridge Fur Fair. I'm not friends with a lot of people I went to Blue Ridge Fur Fair with now. Like a few of them I don't really talk to much anymore, but overall it was a good con and I was recognized a bunch of times. And I think my least favorite con was FWA. The con itself was good, but I was there with someone who I won't mention, and also while I was there I found out that my friend died back at home, so that wasn't fun. I had to leave like a day early. It was this whole thing, so it brings back some bad memories, but the con itself was good. I just don't have good memories from that time. What is the worst thing that happened while public suiting? Honestly, there wasn't anything that bad. I mean, a few people stared, that kind of thing. A few guys kept asking Kenji's name, but they couldn't hear me through the suit, so they kept saying it wrong. But you know, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I haven't gone public suiting that much, so like I don't really have the chance to have bad interactions, but overall haven't had that bad of interactions. What is one weird thing someone has done to you while public suiting? I mean, they haven't done anything weird. I've witnessed a lot of weird things at cons and stuff from my friends, but I've never had anything quote-unquote weird happen to me, really. What made you decide to get Kenji refurbished, and what changed after her refurb? So when Kenji was originally made, she was Stormy's first ever commission, so she wasn't that experienced, so the shaping was kind of weird. Her jaw was hanging down, there were a lot of seams and stuff, but after I got her refurbished, she has the same ears and same floof, but she got added, her entire face was reshaped. You could look down at my older videos and see what she used to look like. She got new eyes and eyelashes, new cheek fluff, a new nose, new teeth and tongue, and yeah. So she was just reshaped and refurred on her face. Yeah. Okay. What furry conventions have you been to, and which one do you really want to go to? Furry conventions, I've only been to Blue Ridge Fur Fair and FWA 2019. I honestly really want to go to Anthrocon or MFF just because they're really big, and all of my friends are going to MFF this year, but I'm the only one that can't go, and that doesn't feel great, so yeah, I wish I could go to that one. What's your opinion on the fetishes in the furry fandom? Honestly, I think mersuiters are very valid. The fandom wouldn't exist if it weren't for them. Like, literally, they created the fandom, so I don't think it's right for us to push them out of the fandom and say they're the quote-unquote bad side of the fandom when the fandom wouldn't even exist without them. So I say, as long as they keep it private, they're allowed to do what they want to do. As long as they're 18 plus, you know, all of that stuff, it's fine. Like, some people are, like, way too sensitive about it. What's your opinion? Wait, no, I already read that one. Are you part of the LGBTQ plus community? Yes, I am pan-demi. So, demi-romantic pansexual. And lastly, do you understand the furry hate? I get where they're coming from. I don't think it's a good thing, but I get where they're coming from because some people don't understand that the fetishes in the furry fandom are just a normal part of society. Like, everyone has fetishes when you come to a certain age, like, but some people don't understand that, ew, it's costumes, so it's weird. Yeah. And that's about it. So, thank you for watching. My next video will probably be my review on many flavors of Peeps. So, thanks for watching. Comment below any thoughts or anything, any questions you may have, or anything you want me to do in the future. Bye-bye!